So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2. Now, I have decided to end the Count of Baden playthrough a little bit earlier because I just felt like I was not doing much. Like, after all, I didn't really have a real goal. I basically just had a goal where I just wait until the technology ticks up, and then I click it, and then I build it, and so on and so forth. And that was not really that entertaining for me or for anyone else, I assume. So, and also the new patch came out, and I wanted to play that. So, now we're playing on the Great Works patch, and we are gonna start a whole different playthrough. And of course, we're gonna make our very own goal again. Otherwise, Crusader Kings 2 can take a while. So now, let's start a new game. And I think we're also not gonna start now on the normal starting age. We're gonna start on the earliest possible. Because my goal in this will be, first of all, we're gonna play as Egypt. Or at least as the emir of this area. Specifically this area. The goal will be all of Egypt, but at the moment this area. For a specific reason, because he owns Alexandria and Fayum. Now, with the Great Works patch, there are now Great Works, as crazy as that sounds. And in this patch, there are also historical wonders and Great Works, and here in Egypt you actually have two right next to each other. Which is why we choose this place. Because the goal will be, I want that every single province in Egypt has a great work on it. And that sounds rather ambitious. Now, the first issue we run into here is, I'm not sure why this is a mechanic, but it is a mechanic. You cannot really upgrade or do anything with the great work if you're not independent. Which, however, I feel like that doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? For it is in our province. Why can we not like say, okay, we want to improve this? Whatever. So our very first goal is gonna be take over Egypt from this guy, because he has a lot, yeah. And then we're gonna become independent. So we have to achieve that. Our wife is shit. We also luckily, which is quite interesting, we hold everything here. Everything in this whatchamacallit, Emirate. We just not hold all of that, we even have more. See that the trade pyramids are not even active because that was something I was wondering, because you have to be Egyptian or a lunatic or have the religion that with which pyramid creation to use those. And I thought like, hey, that's strange. I am Egyptian. Why can I not use this and everything? That's when I found out that, oh, my liege or the upper liege is not Egyptian, therefore it doesn't work. So, like I said, first goal has been set. We need to gain control of more of this area. Let's first of all, we can put a ground focus. First of all, now that I look at this, we own all of this, but we cannot control all of it. So let's try to get somewhere there. Let's groom an heir, because why not? We don't need an additional wife at the moment. More sons always cause problems. Alright, son. You're proud and an idolizer. Cool. Let's see if we can find you a decent wife. One of the prettiest or most impressive. There we go, the 16-year-old attractive girl. Let's get her. And you're useless. It is what it is. We are after all Muslim now. We have to also look at decadence and all of those shenanigans. Because that is a thing. We have to remove that to gain better, and let's have as little family members, male family members, as possible. Nobody likes me. Because I have a shit ton of negative traits. That's amazing, I love that part. You're not important, so why are not you part of— wait, before I do that, the council has nothing to say. Splendid. Wait, the council has nothing to say, and I still— holy shit, holy moly, I'm shit. Okay, Marshal. There's someone better. Not sure why the council is filled up with people who suck. Okay, but we do not have a better steward. Spy master. Let's take this guy who actually likes me, because I don't want to die that soon. And the Kurd Imam. I cannot change you for some reason, but you're good anyway. Do I want piety? I don't need to I need to convert stuff here, because you guys are Miaphysite. Alright. We have to change all of that culture again and make it Egyptian. And also the religion. No, let's not get another wife. So we cannot change laws right now. We could also not change the succession laws, because that's how Muslims work. So first of all, we're gonna go for— like, wait. Why cannot change this? Oh, it costs piety to change our laws. Alright. Then actually this guy is gonna make me piety. Oh, he's converting. Yeah, that also makes me piety. We have 1,000 guys hanging around. We also have the special camel cavalry. Oh. Also, no, first of all, we're gonna build a trade post here before we do anything else, because that is, after all, one of the end stations of the silk route. Sadly enough, one of the last things, so anything before it causes troubles, like any little bit of war happening or whatever. That's something we will not have control of. Okay, next thing, titles. Let's do it. Let's get at least a handful of people to like me. Cupbearer, court musician, sure. The poets. Oh, look at that! Chief architect, court tutor, and another commander. There we go. We can observe Ramadan, and we can go on a Hajj to Mecca, which we're gonna do right away. And moral authority is Medina is. Why are you of the— oh, because you're of the Shia religion. Alright. I'll allow it. You can see our decadent relatives. Why is our— because we're not doing anything. Okay, acceptable. So you guys would have— well, nothing, not too much available. Let's not join a thingy right away. Let's push that stuff up. Sure. This guy can come with us for 5 gold. Because as a Muslim, we gain on a hard sheet. It's like similar to being a pilgrim, but we can do it every time. Oh, my marshal is doing shit. Stop it, marshal. You're all equal before Allah, as this man is told. What? We're listening to an old man. And therefore we gain money. Sure. More piety. Do you want humble or potential— Oh, we'll gain ambitious here. Yeah, let's do that. Sacrifice a ram. Sacrifice a lamp. A lamp. We want piety to change laws. Jesus Christ. More money for piety. In a short second. There we go. Now we have that. We got a little bit of monthly piety. Now we could also try to embrace one of those schools. This benefits research, and this will increase my piety. Well, first of all, well, we don't need to revoke title right away, because we don't have anyone we could revoke titles from. Now, this will also be a very consolidated playthrough. What? I'm cruel. God damn it. Ramadan costs 100 gold. It does. Let's lose 3 decadence. Because that also gives us more demands income and morale. Yeah. Some guys will refuse. What do you want, wife? Until next year. Okay. Trade post has been finished. Now the thing is, like, with these trade posts on the Silk Route, they gave us a shit ton of income. Is there anything that... there's nothing that really improves the tax income. Save plus is productive peasant, of course. Let's hope we don't get too many negative traits around here while we are spending our money so frivolously. There's a lot of wars going on. What is this? I guess you can do that. You of course also will observe the rest of the world. Quite interestingly. Where are the Silk Route places? I mean, here's one. Oh, there's a disease coming, and they're two right next to each other. But that's not of our interest. I was also thinking about exploring out to here. But that was not really necessary, is it? Okay. What does our leech own? Let's also close the gates. We don't want to die too early on. Now, sadly enough, my leech owns all of these things. Or most of these things. So... fuck off. Okay, whatever. Wait, my face has misformed. Okay, I'm also severely injured. Oh, and then we also get stressed. No. Stupid peasants. I'm already dead? What? That's just stupid. Okay. Okay, great start. Great start, first of all. Amazing. I love that. We just get a handful of negative events that kills us. Ah. Mother, you are my new spy master. And you have to deal with things. Okay. New commander, sure. Let's hope we do not die here right away. If we do, well, shit. Well, shit then. 100 gold. No, oh, we are within range of the good old Tang. Good for them. I don't care at the moment about that at all, but still good to know. Let's see, you are potentially something I want to gain. And also improve some stuff here. First of all, the money-making buildings. Important. We also will not be building the Coptic Spearman thingy because we are Egyptian and we want camels. All of them. Literally all of the camels I can find. Oh wait. Okay, we still have time. I don't want to go over the time ridiculously like the last few times. Now, being part of the Silk Trade route actually gives us a bunch more of income. Oh, we cannot. Can we go on a Hajj while we're young? No, we need to become 16 first. Alright, alright. I get it. There we go. Well, I guess we can also gain piety that way. My mother. Surely we are in no danger. I feel like building a hospital right away, to be honest, at this point. That's a shit ton of wars going on around here. And we are not part of it. Good. I don't care about these wars, to be honest. Because we are part of a very large realm, and if you started early, they usually... Jesus Christ, this guy is going crazy. Converting everything left and right. That's a priest I can get behind. Let's do that. Let's be intriguing. Okay, do we want to... Yeah, we actually want to. Because that is so very little money spent on something that gives us so much money. Oh, look at that, my leech has died. I barely care for... I have to deal with more problems. Look at this poor man. Well, to be honest, he was not that good. China's doing something. I barely care. Don't tell me that stuff. Hey, paranoid! Yay! Always exciting to become paranoid. Muslims are doing well. Splendid. We can also only do Ramadan when we are grown up. We're growing up quite fast. That's a big difference between this computer and the old computer. It actually feels like we're going faster now with a speed on 4. Technically, we could also go to speed 5. That feels a little bit too fast. Just a tiny bit too fast. Dun, 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 dun. That really doesn't do much, but I feel like we upgraded we may upgrade it right away anyway. Because like I said, it's so little money. I like that they also had to push like buttons around just for this great work thingy to fit. Now we will create other great works around here. We can't do them in a moment because we are not independent. But there is a lot to build. Lotty lot. Now we already have a great lighthouse technically. And I'm not sure what this counts as. The thingy, the pyramids. What do you count as? Are you something special? Oh. Because there is the great... Oh, Miley just died again. Jesus Christ, man, you are fucking fantastic. Did I ever tell you that? You converted all of this in no time. Like, within seconds. That is very amazing, I must say. Let's wait for the Guaspa town. Now, as a Muslim ruler, we technically could also hold mosques. But that's the thing. Temples are shit, and that's also mosques. I was once playing as around here as Mecca and Medina, and I thought like, sure, let's get Mecca and Medina. Those two mosques, they are very important. That is Asiya I clicked on. There's Mecca and there's Medina. Ooh, erudite. That's good stuff. And the disease is gone. Let's open up the gates again. Let's also end with this opening of the gates. So like always, thanks for the shenanigans, and I guess I'll see you guys next episode. Bye!